What is going on YouTube? It is OG Mentor TGN here, and today I'm going to be bringing every single one of you guys an updated water play from the tray loadout that is going to be for DPS. And pretty much this is going to be focused super powered, like I said, play from the tray. And without further ado, I'm going to be showing you guys a few things before we start this off, so you guys know where we're going to be at damage wise for this loadout today. So starting off, I'm going to go and inspect my character, and as you guys can see, my headpiece, my back piece, and my belt are all modded for restoration, as well as my face piece. So in order to accommodate for the might that we've lost with the restoration being in all of our pieces, I'm going to be popping a Nitro Soda Cola. That's going to be special forces. That's going to add 449 might, which is going to put my might at 17,374, which would pretty much be the base might if you were to be modded with purely might mods in all of your OP pieces, and your face piece if you have the Starro mask. So this is about pretty much the might of a unbuffed person with all might mods in. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump right into the loadout video. So make sure that you guys, before we start this off, make sure you're spec'd into your crits, make sure you're spec'd into focus super powered, make sure you have your might and power, make sure you're ready to go with your health, make sure that all of your skill points are put in, and you have your movement mode activated, you have your one power spec'd into one skill point spec'd into your weapon. And other than that, let's jump into the loadout video. So heading over to loadouts, this is going to be a left to right kind of loadout. This loadout has been tested by me, has been tested by my league member Truth, has been tested by my homie Enjoy, has been tested by even my homie Dr. Prestigious. But without further ado, I'm going to be giving you guys a variation of this loadout as well. If you like to use supercharges more, or if you don't like to use supercharges more, I'm giving you guys two loadouts today that are pretty much just swapping one power out and putting one in. You know, you can use one for ads, one for boss, but it's whatever you guys want to use. But without further ado, obviously, as you guys can see in the background, depth charge is going to be your first power. And this is going to be the power if you are wanting to not really rely much on your supercharge to do a little bit more damage, and you just want to rely mainly on your loadout. But if you want to go and use your supercharge as well more often, and you want to get a little bit of balanced damage with depth charge, go ahead and swap that out and put in Drown. Drown is your supercharge generator, which surrounds nearby opponents in water orbs, stunning them and dealing damage over time. And this will help you go ahead and use Call of the Deep more, which is going to be your supercharge that we're going to be using in this video today. So if you're supercharge dependent, use Drown. If you're not supercharge dependent and you like to play more just from the actual loadout itself, use Depth Charge. But pretty much without further ado, after you guys choose whatever power you want to have in, depth charge, or you want to put in Drown, the second power you guys are going to throw in after that is going to be called High Tide. High Tide is a power interaction that grants High Tide, allowing certain water abilities to gain additional effects. So after you guys put in your power High Tide, make sure that you put in Aqua Lance. Aqua Lance's power interaction says crushed enemies take additional damage. As well, if you are in High Tide, Aqua Lance deals damage over time, so it's a DOT move. As well, this effect also removes High Tide. So after you guys put in Aqua Lance, make sure that you guys also throw in Shark Frenzy. Shark Frenzy creates a large shark water construct that can go and attack your target and enemies that are nearby that target that you are attacking. So after you guys throw in Shark Frenzy, you have Shark Frenzy in, the next power you're going to throw in is going to be Call of the Deep. This is your supercharge. It is a 100% supercharge that calls up a giant water construct sea monster in front of you that pretty much breaches the water and closes its massive jaws over your opponents, dealing massive damage and stunning your opponents as well. So after you guys have Call of the Deep in as your supercharge, last but not least, you guys are going to be throwing in Tsunami Strikes. This is the power that we're going to be doing combos with. Mainly, this is going to be the power that is going to help out as well with the cooldown of both your High Tide and I believe as well Depth Charge. I'm not so sure about Depth Charge, but it should definitely help out with High Tide. This will go ahead and it will decrease the cooldown of High Tide by 4 seconds each time you strike from Tsunami Strikes, pretty much with the water combo. But other than that, guys, this should be your loadout that you have from left to right. And I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use the loadout right now. Alright guys, so after you guys have the loadout done and you guys are ready to go and start this off, it doesn't matter if you're using Drown or Depth Charge, both of the cooldowns should automatically come off like just right away after you are done using your loadout in the exact order I'm going to be showing you guys. So starting off, use Depth Charge or Drown and clip that power with High Tide. It should look exactly like this. That should be the first two things you do. After you do that, you're going to use your Aqua Lance. After you use Aqua Lance, you're going to skip over Shark Frenzy, skip over Call of the Deep, and you're going to do your Tsunami Strike power twice, and you're going to tap range on it twice. So as soon as you go in Tsunami Strike once, tap triangle twice, or tap range twice, and after you do that, pop your Shark Frenzy and repeat your loadout. So it should look exactly like this. Tap range twice, tap range twice, Shark Frenzy, repeat. Tap range twice, Shark Frenzy, repeat. Tap range twice again, Shark Frenzy, repeat. So pretty much this is all you have to do, guys. This is pretty much the loadout that I've tested with me, my league mate, and as you guys can see on the bottom left, the damage in 30 seconds with that is 12,108 damage per second with a total of 363,228 damage. This is as well, like I said, I am modded for pure restoration, so I popped the nitro to put us at the amount of might I'd be at if I was to be modded fully modded, or with might, you know, and it's 17,374. So for this loadout, and as well for even the drown loadout might have a little bit of a weaker damage out for it, but like I said, that's because you're going to be accommodating that with your supercharge. So when you're running with drown and you're inside of raids and you're going to be, you know, popping your Call of the Deep supercharge, pretty much that's the main thing that you're going to be using to keep it balanced with your depth loadout that you see me using. So both of them are extremely balanced. They have both been tested. I will be showing you guys as well at the end of this videos of me using both of these loadouts with me, my homie Dr. Prestigious, and my homie Truth, who are all in my league. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoy watching this loadout video. I'm going to be ending this off with the last 30 seconds of it being another parser, so you guys can go ahead and get a good grip on what the damage is for this. But other than that, go ahead and enjoy these last 30 seconds that I'm about to do for you guys. And if you like this loadout, definitely leave a thumbs up on it. If you have any more suggestions, if you have other loadouts that you think hit harder, go ahead and put them down in the comment section down below, and I will test these out. Other players who are interested in different loadouts will test them out. But other than that, thank you guys, and let's go ahead and get right into this next 30-second parser. So as you guys can see right there on that next 30-second parser, we hit 12,300 damage per second with a 369,003 total. With 216 hits, a max damage of 6,684 with 54 criticals at a 25% crit chance on 3 targets. So before that, we hit 12,000, not 12,000, we hit 12,108 per second, which is, I'm gonna show you guys at the very bottom of the chat box, with 213 hits, with 6,361 being our max hit, with 56 criticals with a 26.3% crit chance on 3 targets, with a 363,228 damage. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and test these loadouts as well inside of raids. Let me know what you think about them. I've tested this pretty much multiple times. I've tested this loadout, I've tested Drown, I've tested pretty much as I can with these loadouts and other loadouts as well, rather it be from whoever's channel you guys can think of, anybody who's mainly focused on doing nothing but loadout videos. I've tested it against those, and this one right now hits the hardest out of any loadout I've seen that me and my homies in my league have tested. But other than that, it's OG Mentor TGM once again, and I will catch you guys in the next loadout video I make. But other than that, peace out, guys.